You know what it is. This Unique Mecca audio. I'm getting ready to give you a breakdown of the video that me and my man Antone White did for the people that don't understand it, because I know a lot of people don't understand it, so we're going to get this right. Definitely got to begin with a 3-shot gun salute. All right. Now, we're going to break it down. We're going to take you in, and we're going to let you know how we do it to Mecca. All right. All right, Unique Mecca audio, man. Let me break this down. All right, let me break this down. You know, I'm in a good mood. It's Friday night. I'm chilling. You know, I'm thinking about going live. I don't know what I might do. I got a couple of block parties to hit. So you know what it is. Now, the breakdown of the Antone White video so you understand. I took a trip because I was invited down to the Bronx Days. So I got on the highway, went down to, you know, I drove to Virginia. Then I drove to, you know, Charlotte, then I drove to Atlanta, then back to Charlotte, then back to D.C., and that's when I hooked up with Antone White. So let me say this so, you know, those of y'all that don't understand, you know, we was in the feds, you know. That don't make us bigger, better, tougher, or get no cools. We disappointed our neighborhood and our community, and we poisoned our community. And we was penalized for that. So now we have a second chance, you know. So for that second chance, I'm trying to reach out to the youth. Tone is trying to reach out to the youth. And people hear youth, don't get it confused. Because you got different levels to this. The youth that I'm trying to reach out to is those hardcore youth, the gangbangers, the ones that saying that they riding, they sliding. You understand? Those are the ones that, you know, chose to be in a criminal lifestyle. And I'm here to tell them what I did and how I wound up in the criminal lifestyle and how I screwed my life up. Got life plus 20 and sat in jail for 26 years for doing everything they doing. You understand? So I'm telling them that you don't have to go through it. I'm going to tell you what I went through because I was dumb enough to break the law and not stay in school and get an education like I'm trying to teach you to do. So I failed, and I failed my community, and that's why I'm back, and that's why I'm trying to do what I got to do. Tone is down there in D.C. He's doing the same thing. He started some boxing programs down there, you know, to help the youth. So instead of pulling out the guns, they pull out the gloves. You know what I mean? So you're going to switch the guns for gloves, you know? So that's what Tone is doing. That's what it's about. Now, you know, so y'all understand, when we spoke on, you know, the snitching thing, the telling thing, whatever label y'all want to put on it. None of us, me nor Tone, is not promoting don't snitch. We're not promoting that. You understand what I'm saying? We're definitely not promoting that. Now, what we are promoting is don't get involved. We're promoting don't get involved. You understand? But if you think you're tough enough, there is rules to that other side of the game. So I'm here to tell you the rules. A lot of y'all don't like it because you want to straddle the fence. And if you're straddling the fence, I said get off the fence, get a job. Start a YouTube channel, anything. Start making a difference. You understand? So no one is promoting, you know, don't snitch, don't this. But if you're in that criminal world, those are the rules. People not in the criminal world try and blur the rules. It's hard, it's harsh, and it's ugly. So ugly that I'm here to tell you don't get involved in it. Now, when somebody violate the code, you know, I'm breaking all this down to y'all. You know what I mean? If I say my Cash App is on the screen, whoever don't like it, screw you. You already know what to do. There's other channels. You know what I mean? Because the game is to be sold, not told. I'm giving y'all priceless information you're not going to get from anywhere else. None of this is scripted. This is my life. I have lived it. I'm trying to prevent you from living it. That's what this is about. That's why I do my videos with me sitting in the jail cell, because that's where I grew up at. And y'all have a chance to grow up in the free world. And that's where I want you to grow up at. Now, when one of us fall victim, you understand, and work with the federal government, they're no longer considered like our comrades. But that don't mean we hate them, we don't like them or nothing. Yes, in the street code, they're stripped of everything. So y'all can put in the comments and fight it or whatever. Yes, it don't take away from what they did, but when it come down to playing on the board of criminality, it does. So I'm not going to argue or go back and forth with anybody that, don't live by my morals and principles and stand on the same hardcore line that I stand on, such as my man Tone, Lou Sims, Farris, Peter Shue, Kevin Childs. I could keep going on. You know what I mean? Harry O all the way in the West Coast, Booby from the Booby Boys. You understand what I'm saying? Antone White, Larry Moe, La E.R. I could keep naming many names. There's a handful of us. Not even a handful if you take everybody that's, in our urban communities that we destroyed. We're not going to forget that. So nobody try and harp on it. Yeah, but yes, I did sell drugs, and I served 26 years of my life for it. I served 26 years of my life in federal prison for poisoning my community, and the federal government felt like my debt was paid to society. I come back to society, and you have people on YouTube that try and still hold you responsible for what the very people that's in charge of you, you understand what I'm saying, have forgiven me for. But our own people won't forgive us. You know why? That's because when we look in the mirror, we see another black face. We don't even have features to the face. We just see black. So we train to hate black. That's why our people hate on each other like that. People would, grab people's names, throw them in negative comments, do whatever. I own my name, so I can take down any video I choose. And that's not running to a YouTube police. That's me owning my copyright. You understand what I'm saying? And I pay taxes for that. And those are the protections under the tax law. You know what I mean? So y'all make a record, somebody use your joint, you own the copyright. You're not going to the record company police, to report it. You know what I mean? So they stop the games. But these are the games that people want to try and tell you instead of giving you the real jewels that I give you here at Unique Mecca Audio. I've been home 3 years. I'm leading the pack. I got people wanting to put my names in videos. I don't even use their names. I don't use names unless it's people that I've dealt with. You understand what I'm saying? Or I've come across. Those are the names I use. I don't need to just throw a name in there to throw it in there. Now, like I said, because I'm riding. Like I said, when one of us fall weak, yes, they are stripped of everything. You understand? But, we're not going to let them in our home. We're not angry with them. We're not going to buddy with them. We're not going to trust them. But we need to know who's cut from our cloth. That's what the whole thing is about. And that's why I said it in my video. I said it to him. I'm not even going to say his name because I want nobody to think I'm clout chasing. I said it, to him. You understand? And me and him spoke on the phone, and I said it on the phone. I say it to anybody, and I say it here. I don't have a problem with him telling. You understand? From where he stands. From where I stand, I wouldn't do it. You understand? And I didn't do it. But that don't, negate the fact, that we're both men and we both make choices in life. I don't agree with someone's choice. That don't mean that I don't like them. I'm not angry with them. And I've never said nothing bad about them. Still not saying anything bad, period. Just so that's fully understood, I don't, I don't despise a rat. I don't despise a snitch. That's dudes that can't make content that create these false propagandas. You understand? I just want to know who's who. You know what I mean? And yes, Alpo told me on the phone, and when I met him, he said, I violated it, but I did what I had to do for me. You understand what I'm saying? He told me straight up, so I knew what I was dealing with, so I knew how to deal with him. The same way, when you go in the local store and you buy something. If you get caught, with anything, if something happened and you run in the store and think they're going to protect you, no, they're going to call the police. You know what I mean? And tell him he's right here behind my counter. But you still spend your money with him. You still communicate with him. You still deal with him. And you know this. You understand? And that's the same thing, man. I don't have nothing against, You know, nobody that told, I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not pushing no don't snitch, none of that. I'm pushing don't get involved. Don't get involved, duh. Because that's what you feel like at the end of the day, like a fool, like duh. You waste 26 years in federal prison. I'm giving you real, raw facts and truth here. You understand? Like I say, when people want to create content, they put people names in it and they make up fake stories just to get some clicks because they have nothing to talk about. No disrespect to them, you know what I mean? But gunshots, you know what I mean? Gotta give gunshots. But it is what it is, man, you know, and I'm not mad at nobody. I'm just letting it be known, man, that, you know, we here together. There's no reason, because there's less than a handful of us on YouTube doing this. There's no reason why we all can't get together and do something, you know, positive. And those that don't want to do something with somebody for whatever reason, you understand what I'm saying? Then it's on them. But that don't mean that it's a beef because a person don't want to do something with you. You know what I mean? Come on, what are we trying to do? Extort people to get on their channels? Is this what YouTube turned into? I mean, I come home and I'm watching this and I'm really enjoying this, man. I'm getting comfortable with this and I like this and I love this because I love to talk to my people. I see my comments, I see my DMs. You understand what I'm saying? Everything is positive, man. And I know I'm making a difference and I'm going to give myself a round of applause. I'm going to give myself a round of applause. All right, calm down. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know? I got all types of people calling me, yo, I'll call you back. You know what I mean? Now, you know, but I do respond. Like when I put the numbers up on the screen, I answer that. If you talk sensibly, if you talk crazy in my comments, if it's a comment that I don't like, that you know is slick talk and disrespect, because I don't do no slick talking and no disrespect. Like I said, I run a straight gangster channel. So people get offended with me saying that because they want to be a gangster and an employee. You know, pick a side, you know? But that's what it is. And that's what I respect when a man says straight up, I'm a plumber, you know, or I'm a rat. So now I got a choice if I want to deal with the plumber or if I want to deal with the rat. That's what I'm saying. But don't hide who you are. And if as long as a person do that, I don't have a problem with them. I don't care what their name is or whatever. And that's where I stand with it. You understand? Because I deal with people that, you know, I know would go sour every day. I just came back from the store buying some Black & Milds. I know those people in there would tell on me in a minute. But I still spent my money with them and told them thank you and have a good day. You know what I mean? But that don't mean I hate them. You know what I mean? Just mean I disagree with, you know, how they do things, but they legal, so that's what you expect. But when you're illegal and you're doing it, then, you know, I need to know what you're going to do under that time of pressure so that I don't have to go through it. And I don't want the youth to have to go through it. That's why I tell the youth, don't get involved with it. It's not worth it. So you got to pick and choose what's what and get caught up in all this crazy YouTube madness, you know, but in real life madness where, you know, people in your neighborhood feel one way. We don't need all of that, man. We just supposed to all live together and come together as one and move forward as one. That's what life is about. You know, straight up, that's what life is about. Nothing more and nothing less. You know? So I just wanted to give the breakdown of that video so y'all understand. You understand? I'm not pushing a don't snitch. Don't let people tell you the fake propaganda. You know, don't snitch, don't do that. No. I'm pushing don't get involved. And if you don't want your child to listen, that's on you. You understand what I'm saying? But God forbid in time, if he wound up where I was at, then you're saying, damn, well, maybe I should have tried Unique Mecca audio. Maybe I should have let him listen to that, man, because he's been through it. You know, that's all, man. You know, Cash App on the screen. You know what it is, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it was created in 2020. You know, I mean, because the game is to be sold, not told. Whoever don't understand, I don't know what to tell you. You know, no disrespect. Like I said, I don't disrespect nobody at my channel. I don't disrespect no name. I definitely don't do no name calling. You know what I mean? In a negative manner. You know, because I don't respect people that do that. That's people in their emotions, you know, and I'm governed by my instinct and desire. You know, and that's why I've been doing so good. Gunshots to Unique Mecca Audio. And let's tap out right now. All right.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. Mecca audio.
26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the Cox Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust down. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish there. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the rudiments.
Yo, see, so I just gave y'all some new content. Be down the content leader and driver and pusher and motivation of this thing. I gave y'all some content so they could find something to nitpick and pull this apart so we can keep YouTube fire. Gunshots.